Texas at Ohio State, baby. Woo! Hey, number one seed going up against the number three seed, who are the reigning national champions. It's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be a battle. I'm not gonna really say too much on it because I want to hear what you think this game is gonna have in for us.
I mean, this is probably not gonna make any Super Bowl statement, but this is might be one of the best college football opening weekends of all time. Mainly
Facts.
because it used to just be a glorified preseason game, right? Like you would get a bunch of lame first round games against Middle Tennessee State and things like
Bethune
that.
Cookman.
Yeah, exactly. Miami was between Cookman and stuff like that. It's just paying off other schools for their programs, right? For a free win. But now we're actually getting, real competition, which I think soon will take a slow step back now that you have a playoff and you don't have to be undefeated with a strength of schedule that's crazy. So teams might, take a little step back on that in a couple years. But for now, here we are. First time Texas has ever been ranked number one in an AP preseason poll. Now the eventual actual number one. Ohio State number three was two at preseason, but now they moved down to Penn State. But either way, like you said, last year's champion. I do think they'll win this game as well. Ohio State will. As much as I hate them, they are, besides Florida State, my least favorite team. But Arch Manning, he looks the part. Yeah, Arch Manning looks the part. He looks great. We've seen enough of him to say, like, okay, out of these quarterbacks that are young and being spoken about across the country, he is seemingly the best, and you've seen him do it. Whereas these other guys, like we're hearing a lot of things about, Klubnik, Nussmeier, whatever, you haven't seen them really do anything yet. You haven't gotten that opportunity to scope them out against competition. So in that sense, he's the most proven young, upcoming Heisman number one odds kind of player that we've had in a while. I'm excited to see it. I do think he is all that. I do think Texas is, and also usually they only have one side of the ball. They'll have just the offense and not the defense, or vice versa. I do think they're kind of a complete package now. But at the same time, Ohio State, been there, done that. They just always seem to get it done. I'm going to lean with Ohio State, regardless of, the new quarterback situations and all that. But I'm hoping Texas pulls it off. It's just hard for me. When you hate a team, I know there's stats out there for it. But when you hate a team, it just feels like they always win when you don't, when you're really, really watching, when the world's watching, those teams shine. So I'm going to go Ohio State in this game.
Yeah, man. I mean, what I could really say about this game, man, I think it's going to be one of the most anticipated college football games. Week one, going up against the reigning champs, you got a QB who people think he's going to be a very high top future NFL draft pick either next season or the season after that, depending on what he thinks he's going to go in Arch Manning. It's gonna be dope to see, a star-studded quarterback with his weapons going up against a star-studded defense. That's the type of games that you really want to see. Top defense going up against top offense. Obviously we don't know. We gotta see what it really comes to because it's just the start of the season. But man, people are gonna want to see Archie put on a show, man. One of the best defenses. They want to see if that defense can stop him from putting up a show. I think it's gonna be dope. Um, I believe that the way that Texas can win this game, though, is if they truly show that their defense is top in the nation, because they've been talking about how their defense has been so good last season and now coming into this season, rolling out. And we just got to see what's up. We got to see what's up, man. But if Texas defense can hold their own against a Ohio State offense that when you compare the offenses, I think Texas, hands down, I think we could both agree Texas offense is going to be better than Ohio State's. If Texas defense can't hold their own, I think they could win this game, man, and I think they could take it, ruin a reigning champions opening day. But it's tough, man. It's tough because Ohio State, man, every single year they're always in
This
it to
game,
win it, man, and they still have a superstar sensation in Jeremiah Smith. Is that his name? Correct, the receiver.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he is a dog. No, that guy is a wolf out there
yeah.
playing with freaking babies, bro. Crazy, but I want to see Texas win. I'm with you on that. I want to see Manning do work. I want to see him get success early on. Um, just if their defense doesn't come to play and doesn't their secondary doesn't come to play against Jeremiah Smith, it's gonna be a long night for them. But I think it's a close game. Whichever team wins can be a field goal, and I'm gonna take Texas on this.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I have no arguments again. And Ewers looked great with that same team last year, more or less. So I have no qualms against them being good overall. It's just a lot to expect from Arch right out the gate. They're going to game plan for it. They're going to do whatever they have to do to get the job
Exactly.
done. I think either team, regardless of how they look in this game, still long term will be a problem come playoff time. But beginning of the season, you can afford to take a loss. It's not like, before the playoff where you couldn't take any losses almost at all, unless you were Ohio State, and then you went perfect the rest of the season. So I'm just looking forward
Mm.
to it. I can't believe that's not the night game.
Yeah, right. Like that's what I was thinking too when I was putting the doc together. I'm like, why is Texas and Ohio State the first game? Like, honestly, like to be real with you, I would have liked
But that
Notre Dame and
game,
Miami to be the first game, or if not LSU Clemson, which is the next one we're going to talk
yeah,
about. But
yeah, that's
Texas
what I have.
Ohio State, it should have been the prime time game. Like I don't understand why
I
they put it that.
heard, I heard that they asked Texas about that for scheduling, and Texas didn't want the night game. I don't know what the situation was with that. And like you said, because if it's me, LSU's going first. Miami midday maybe, and then the night game for this. But Miami's actually Sunday. I don't know if you noticed that. It's a
Yeah,
Sunday night game.
Sunday night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's just all over the place. But hey, I'm good with it. I'm still gonna watch all three of them, so it doesn't matter to me.
yeah. Damn. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna be in Miami this weekend, boy.
Hey, it's in Miami. You might have to, might have
Hey,
to leave the game.
might have to go to the game. Maybe might have to go to the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
man.
thought it was weird too. I was like, I don't know, maybe Texas employees, coaching staff, or players, maybe they got something important to do the next day, maybe all together. But yeah, I found that weird too.
It
To
better
12
be
p.m. I'm
important.
like, say,
Hey,
say
first
again.
rule of health and safety. I said it better be important.
Yeah, no, it better be important because, damn, dog, I don't know. I guess what do you think? You think on a Saturday people watch more football at 12 p.m. or they watch it more at 7:30 p.m.
I
on a
think 12
Saturday?
p.m. I think the night game would probably have the potential for bigger numbers because you can include the West Coast and the East Coast. Both people are available.
Mhm.
Whereas in the morning, 9 a.m. I mean, I'll wake up and watch football, sure, but maybe the regular person won't roll out of bed and stay in the bed from 9 to 12. In the West Side.
Yeah,
I don't. You know, Realistically, they might have things to do. So I think the availability factor does better at night. So they might have just thought, hey, this is a big enough game that we can get a little bit of people to stick around for at noon, and then the night game we're going to get our numbers regardless. So maybe it's a balance, but this is the better game.
yeah, bro. Damn, I can't wait, man. I mean, this weekend I'm not gonna be able to, but what I usually do, man, I'll wake up around what maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock latest, and start getting ready. Boom, boom, boom. Go to the gym. Have the game playing.
Yeah,
Boom. The whole time I'm at the gym, bro. And hopefully by halftime I'm already done. But sometimes you even go longer. Sometimes you even stay to the whole game, and it's just awesome watching a college football game or even an NFL game, the first slate. While you're at the gym working out. I've always thought it was great, honestly.
yeah, it's a win-win, and you don't even realize that you're working out.
Facts. You're just going through the motions, really.